What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to
another one.
For those of you that are new joining us today, I go by Forever. Thank you for being here today. All my OSGs, comment down below what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, we're going to come out with some Forever watches to get it locked in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for coming back today. So, we're at the last video of our Life Path series, okay? Life Path 33. This is for you. But before we start, if you're unsure how to find your life path number, very, very easy equation down below. All you're going to do is literally take the day you were born, the month you were born, the year you were born, and you're going to add each individual digit together until you either get one digit or you get two repeating digits. For example, 11, 22, 33, etc. So if you're a life path 33, then you're in the right place. But if you're not a life path 33, you may want to consider sticking around, because who knows, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, your significant other may be a life path 33. Therefore, this information may be useful for you. So before we jump into all the information, if you're new here, again, consider subscribing to the channel as we continue to expand. You want to jump on board to the OSG, especially right now as we're still physically still growing new. Like the video so this video gets out to other Life Path 33s, as well. It helps this video and this channel grow. Hit the notification bell, because when we drop these videos, we want to get them fresh off the... And then last but not least, drop a comment down below if you guys have any concerns, have any questions especially. Okay, we're here to help others. We're here to grow and co-create together. So if you don't have any questions, feel free to share some love as you guys do, my OSGs. And without further ado, let's get into it. Cheers, a little bit of coffee. Drinking it straight black. All right. Master number 33. Okay, life path number 33. This is for your life path number 33. Again, it is a master number. Jesus died at 33. We have 33 vertebrae in our spine. Yeah, a lot of symmetry. So out of all the numbers in the world of numerology, the master number 33 is said to be one of the most spiritual inclined numbers, and that is why it is also known as the master teacher. Okay, lot of strength there, a lot of strength in that first sentence. This master number 33, you guys are the Jehovah's. You guys are the ones. Okay, master number 33 is a combination of both master number 11 and 22, which means that this is quite a powerful one in terms of the experiences, dreams, and intuitions that it can reveal. This numerology master number 33 is also known as the number of spiritual giving, and it exceeds in this role more than any other number, as mentioned earlier. So you guys are even more than Life Path 6. You guys are givers by nature. That's what you guys do, especially with wisdom. It offers massive spiritual comfort to all those around them. These are numerous facts about the life path number 33, which subscribes to their near divine status. Namely, the first temple of Solomon stood for exactly 33 years. Here we go with the symmetry. David ruled for 33 years. There are 33 segments in the spine, as we literally just said. Jesus lived for 33 years, as we said. I haven't read this yet, guys. In the first chapter of Genesis, the name of God is mentioned 33 times, and the tree of life contains 22 paths, 10 globes, and the invisible serif doth, thus ensuring that there are in total 33 steps of wisdom. So you guys are the number of Christ, man. You guys are the number of wisdom. You guys are the master teachers when it comes to the way of life. Okay, you guys have the juice, so to speak, okay? Or the wine, I should say. Okay, let's talk about some powerful or some powers and characteristics of you guys. Number 33s, you guys may seem to possess an unlimited reservoir of spiritual energy, which they use extremely liberally to help those around them. Jesus, what did Jesus do? Jesus was taking off his clothes, giving them to others. Jesus was, turning stuff into bread, turning water into wine, just for others, right? So that's what you guys kind of represent as well. The root of 33, that is 6, is a number that is naturally associated with family, love, home, and responsibility. The master vibrations of 33 are such that as the Kundalini force makes its way up the 33 segments of the spine, it opens all the chakras that it encounters, resulting in a tingly sensation in the body. They are also the ones who are avid seekers and are naturally interested in gaining a lot of knowledge so that they can use it for the betterment of the whole of humanity, and not for just a personal agenda. So you guys are selfless. You guys are just like number 6s, but more spiritual power. So when it comes to your agenda, it has to be in accordance to humanity, right? It has to be in accordance to the greater good. These people push their boundaries to explore the non-physical dimensions of life as well, which in turn helps them to explore the terra incognita, okay? I don't know what the terra is. The unseen life, I believe is what that is. Let's look it up while we're here. What is terra? Land, territory. The unseen territory. Let's see. Having one's true identity. Seeing the true territory. This number is all the more significant if this number appears in your core numbers like life path, expression, heart's desire, etc. So this is a powerful number. Whether it's your life path number for you guys, it's ultimately you guys are gonna maximize this number if it is your actual life path number. But also, this may be in your expression number, or this may be in different types of numbers, which we haven't covered. We're just going to stick to life path numbers, okay? So let's talk about life path number 33. Let's just talk about your life in general, what you guys have going on. It is a good idea for Master number 33 avatar to take up professions where nurturing and caring is to be employed. This makes them natural at being brokers, police, priests, salespersons, teachers, waitresses, nurses, and psychologists. This is because those born under 33 are highly sensitive to the needs of others, right? You guys know not only how others feel, but what they need in order to feel how they want to feel. They have an intuitive sense of the spiritual requirements of people, along with a firm grasp on what each soul needs, like we just said, in order to prosper better. You connect with people on a higher plane, whether you know it, whether they know it, whether you both know it. You do that so you're able to be much more effective and efficient, whether it be your loved ones, people you may not even really know, just in your everyday passing, but you are a connector. This is what truly helps them in understanding and aiding people around them. This can, however, lead to a sense of burden and smothering in those who engage in aiding others for too long. So, again, you can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make it, if you're there, drink. So you can teach everyone all the tricks, all the tips, but at the end of the day, you can also tire yourself out, because when you're trying to make somebody do or learn something that they don't really have as much interest as you do, then you're fighting an uphill battle. So you got to be aware of trying to control people's lives and just letting them kind of take control of their own lives, almost just setting the path for them and just letting them have the decision if they want to walk it or not. Okay, let's talk about your personality. How are you? What are you doing? How do you feel? Who are you in this world? So for you, 33, simply put, they get drained, and instead of finding ways to recharge their spiritual energies, they prefer to let themselves become careless and apathetic to the problems and plight of others around them. Plight of others around them. So you guys, it looks like when you guys don't recharge, you guys just let everything kind of just go, which, if you ask me, isn't a bad thing. Though they do this for self-preservation, they can easily be seduced by the ease and comfort it provides and slowly start sliding into negative behavior or contrasting behavior. On the other hand, on the other end of the spectrum, some eventually cannot help others. This happens on the other end of their spectrum, some eventually cannot help helping others, right? So you guys can't help helping others. You guys can't help but putting your hand in somebody else's agenda, which can be okay, but you have to know, you have to feel if that is right, because every moment and every person is going to be different. So some may like it, some may not. This happens irrespectively of whether those around them want their aid or not, like we said. The kindest and intuitive number 33 start manifesting smothering and controlling behaviors, which increasingly manifests itself with the desire to closely monitor and control the emotional aspirations and aspers. Sorry guys, I'm butchering this right now, okay? We're gonna get through it though. Aspersions, okay? The aspirations and aspersions of other people around them. So you again, we're going to echo this once more. You guys are here to help. You guys are here to help, especially when it comes to a higher power sense. But you have to be very careful. Although you're very passionate about this help, you cannot over impede in other people's lives when they don't want you to. So you guys can help people to a certain point, but if they don't want it, you have to be able to understand and identify, all right, it's time for me to let it go. Cut it off. After that, it is impossible to inform them to the erosion of their self-control, and it is easy for them to be lost within the manifestation destructiveness of the number 33. So again, you guys can be so passionate about helping people, it can actually take control of you, right? So you have to be, it's almost like an Aries, right? Arians, they are people who like to rule. They're natural born rulers. So anybody, that is living too much on that ruler side, that master, that I'm in charge, I'm the leader side, it can be toxic. So just be aware of that, number 33. Positive attributes of number 33. Okay, let's talk about some of your positive attributes. Tremendous nurturing instinct, completely impetuous or unpretentious, extremely deep level of understanding of emotional issues, gentle and kind, compassionate, selfless, giving with absolutely no thought for a return. Some of your negative attributes: burdened by the gift of extreme insight, careless, professionally as well as on a personal level. So you guys can sometimes have so much knowledge, so much insight with that number 33, that Christ, all I hear is Christ number. It can be a little bit overwhelming. Okay, a craving for sweet substances in order to make up for the perceived sharpness of the world around them. Okay, so sometimes you guys are going to want to crave sweets, right? And it may not be sweets for you, 33. It may be alcohol. It may be drugs, right? It may be anything that is getting you away from your actual true calling. So whenever you feel like you're having this craving, snacks, different things that aren't promoting the best of your life path number, that's a clear indication for you to cut it off, right? Because I was talking to a client that I was training the other day. I do a little bit of personal training, and I was talking to him and I was like, look, for a fact that snack is never going to fill your void. He's about 10 years older than me. And I say, as soon as you have that snack, or as soon as you do that gesture, right, you're going to eat it. And as soon as you're done eating it, you're not going to feel fulfilled, because we cannot do things like eating foods or partying or, buying materialistic items. We cannot do that, especially if you're this far in this video. We cannot do that anymore. Is this still recording? Okay, we're still recording. We cannot do that anymore, because when you know better, you don't do better. You have to do better. And if you're not living in your purpose, you're not living in your light. When you know it, when you know you have a purpose, you have a light, it's going to be a hard life. It's going to be a hard life. You're going to be hitting your head against the wall, number 11. So just make sure that you balance yourself. Make sure you have a schedule, because when you have, I know for me to kind of connect with you, I have a lot of thoughts that always go on in my mind. I have a lot of things that I want to share with the world, and with the people around me. So it's important for me, being a life path number 5, so squirrely and chaotic, it's important for me to ground myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to make these videos, especially get to life path 33. I wouldn't be able to voice myself effectively, nor would I be able to do my research, right? Because again, when I have all this desire, kind of as you do, when I have all this desire for a greater understanding and I want to share it with others, you can get a little overwhelmed, right? Because it is exciting, one, but it also is very, very deep information. So again, just be aware of some of the dis-eases that you feel as you go through your day, whether that be internally with yourself and your thoughts or how you are communicating with others, right? Whenever you have an uneasy feeling, that's just a clue. That's just a hint for you to be able to balance yourself out even more, to connect with your higher self even more. So all I have are 2 well-known celebrities, well-known people. The first one is Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was born 11/27. Actually, he was the birth date down here. He was responsible for a lot of inventions, a lot of wisdom, especially at a young age, especially at a young age in America, where you weren't getting a lot of inventions. Everything was still technology was a new thing, right? So he's one of them. And then of course, the last but not least is Jesus Christ. Okay, we're gonna talk about Jesus Christ. Okay, when it comes to a well-known person, as far as religion goes, I'm not going to say that I do not believe in the Bible or the stories that they do preach, but I do use them in an allegorical or a metaphorical way. In other words, I use them as a tool, and I read it as a story versus something that is actually real, something that actually happened. Whether or not I know if it actually happened, I can't put my finger on that, and I'm not going to waste my time or my energy doing that. So yeah, guys, if you guys are still in this video, you guys learned something, you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Again, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as well, just because as we grow and we flow and we glow, I want you guys to embark on this journey with us. Okay, we're a family here. We're a OSG, Original Soul Group. So yeah, if you have any comments too, guys, please feel free to leave them down below. Any questions, or you just want to share some love. And last but not least, make sure you hit the notification bell, because when I drop these videos, I want you guys to be the first ones to get them. Okay, thank you again for watching. This is the end of our numerology. Wow, this is the end, unless we think of any other things. We're not going to go to life path 44, but life path 33s. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for rocking with me, and until next time, forever out. Peace.